black on this side over here. I think he's not even moving, guys. Guys, you ever feel like the odd one out? I don't know why I'm so big, boss. Guys, so first target, it's kind of a weird beach, nothing that you're kind of used to because there's kind of a cut and then a hump and then it slides out to a lot of sand. 12-13. First time putting a hole out here, so I don't know what I'm digging, you know. Already I see it's super deep before you get to anything that looks like it'll stop a target. So 14 to 20, most likely a Lincoln. Well, another 16 here. $16, $17. Oh, there's a penny right there in there. Stinking. $19.20 out of the hole, whatever this is, probably another stinking. I gotta say, I'll be disappointed if there's just a whole bunch of Lincolns here. Right? I can't even see something there. Rivet. So it's like a penny. I stopped because I heard like a 17. But it's definitely a penny. Check out the citation. I guess you could find like chains. Oh, that's a greenie. Look at that greenie. You could find chains and stuff that might have slid or you know, like this right here. Last night you could see where the water went. Well, it washes like this is all just, look, you can dig it up just to see what it is, right? It's all just sand. It's like the washing machine sand, right? The odds of it there being sand, something in there is slim. So you should just do this spot right here, nice and slow or whatever, because that's, you know, you gotta, it's gonna be within 3 inches of this surface.
I got a question.
Okay.
What do you guys find? We were just saying, we see you guys out here with those things. What do you find, like,
do you find
coins or rings? Or...
So I'm not a normal you guys ever in my life. I've never been considered normal as far as I played a professional sport for 8 years, and then I own a bunch of donut shops.
Oh, cool.
And now I'm a YouTuber full time, and I metal detect 8 to 10 hours a day.
How's that? You're blistered. You're calloused.
Wow.
From putting in work for myself, right? So to be successful, you got to get to the beach at 3 a.m. when nobody
What do you
hears.
find? Yes.
So I will show you a whole bunch of things.
We're so excited.
Yeah, because we see
to
you
talk
guys
to you.
out every morning.
Not you guys, him.
What sport do you
No.
Yeah, I'm sure I've
I
seen
played
you.
pro highlight here in Florida
Oh, that's cool.
Highlight.
for 8 years.
Do they
yeah.
still do highlight? We were talking about that.
Yes and no. They're getting rid of the dogs, so they
yes,
might
we
bring.
went. I went last week.
So they might bring highlight back in place of a parimutuel.
Okay.
You know, they have to have something in the building for them to run their simulcasts. So that was my yesterday.
Oh, so rings, you guys. You said
Rings.
rings.
I did
say it.
Look at all that.
What is the chain? What are the
Those are
chains?
bracelets.
Bracelets?
2.5 ounce necklace, silver, and then that's a gold necklace.
Oh my god.
And then that's my 52nd and 53rd ring of the year so
That's
far.
what I said. I lose them in the waves. I lost my
Wow.
mind.
Earring, necklace, pendant.
Like close to the water or back?
So being a professional at this now,
Yes.
I'm a profiler as well. So you watch women, they wash their hands, they're polite. Men, we just do this, right? So women are polite. They go to the edge of the water and they'll wash their hands. It's gone. Right at the edge of the water. So gold and diamonds sit right at the, I mean, it'll just sit wherever you lost it, but it'll sink like,
right?
yes, like instantly. One wave will just make it melt into the sand like that
How
fast.
far down does it go?
To like a clay layer, to like when you see the beach erode to a certain layer, that's the base layer for all beaches. Like it'll only go out to a certain, it's not like it keeps going down. It's like a clay layer that creates.
Different sediment.
Mhm. So, and then for me, this is all sanded in. All the sand that they re-nourish the beach with gets humped up, and you can see these humps. So the humps are over 3 feet of the clay layer. So the machines only go down 18 inches to 2 feet. So it'll sit at the clay layer, but it's buried by 3 feet of sand.
So you have to go when the sand is not there?
Correct. During different days, but it might be 1 day or 2 days a year that it's perfect for hunting, to where it's just like Christmas morning. Everything's just laying there. The chain
the
yesterday.
beach changes every day so much with
Every
the tide.
day.
I can't get over it.
So and if you watch, you guys go to my channel, it's Vermont Derek, the state of Vermont, Derek. That's exactly what I do, is I point about what the beach does each day. The tide, it changes multiple times during the day, right? It'll pull out sand. So it's just a science what I do to be able to tell people that they just want to be able to buy a machine and go find stuff. You don't. You go find a couple bottle caps and things and you get frustrated. But if you watch my channel, you can go, oh, Derek said go right here during this time.
So you film with this stuff, right?
Correct.
That's so cool.
What's your channel?
I'm so glad we saw you, Derek, because we have so many. We're so curious.
Well, me as an influencer, it's more important to get it back to the owner. I don't care about, like this ring here, for example, I found it last week. 4 diamonds, you find this in the store, it's probably $700-800 to buy it new. $140 I can get for this ring because it's melted.
That's all.
Melt weight for 14 karat. This ring's worth 140 bucks. He'll ask me if I want the little stones back because he doesn't care about the little stones.
Yeah.
Anything under a half carat is worthless, just about for diamonds and stuff. So
I'm sure if you set up a website in Naples, there'd be people that would be willing
Lost
to
and
pay
found
a lot
in
of
Naples.
money.
So
because a
yeah,
lot of
so
these are
on my-
sentimental wedding rings.
on
Yeah,
my
that looks very
Instagram, I put it on my Instagram. The local news channels, I've been on local news trying to return bands. If it's got your name, if it's a really nice ring, I'll keep it for a while. That way it'll give people an opportunity to see it. And then I can say, hey guys, I was at the Naples Pier today. And the fakers will be like, that's my ring. Well, okay, look how long Naples Pier is, right?
Yeah.
Where were you sitting today? So, because the rings won't move from that spot. So they'll be like, oh, I was in front of the yellow volleyball. And if I found it in front of the yellow volleyball net, I know it's theirs. There's a lot of clues too. What's inside the band? There's an artisan thing next to the 14 karat, you know. You'll know that. There's a little,
Well, how well it fits. Yeah,
well,
really.
correct. So the 14K, there's a little, the artisan maker in front of it. So if you've owned the ring forever, you're like, yeah, it had a little symbol in front of the 14K.
Yeah.
That also will confirm that it's your ring or whatever.
That's really cool, Derek.
Yeah.
Yep.
So where
Sorry
are you
about that.
donuts?
Excuse me.
Yep.
I owned 7 donut shops in St. Petersburg at one time, and I had
Oh, you sold them. Oh, okay.
partners that come in and want to go fishing for the day, and I'm working 20-hour days for years in a row, you know, to be successful. And that's another thing. If you guys have kids or grandchildren, that's what I do, is try to influence kids into how to be successful. You know, the morning speeches, when I'm talking to them, like, it's 3 a.m. guys, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what you're successful. You have to fight through our own battles, right? Depression, whatever it is. I was born in Vermont, and I lived in St. Petersburg for the last 35 years.
Vermont
But
Derek.
here and there, yes, correct. Derek.
Okay.
Go,
It's
tell
really
everybody you
nice
met
to
me.
meet- Really nice to meet you.
Hey, and we didn't just
Thank
meet
you.
any guy.
Yes,
We met the guy.
We met you guys.
Yes.
Like amazing. Metal guy.
Perfect, guys. Take care. Have a great day.
Listen.
Guys, I'm not sure the name of where I'm at, but it's spectacular. We just took this like 1/7 of a mile trolley ride out to where we're at here on this beach. I'll have to ask Ron what it's called. What's the name of this beach?
He told me before, but I forgot. I think it's called Clay Cove.
Clay Cove. It's spectacular. I mean, spectacular, guys. Let's go down here and see what we've got. It's amazing. Like, for real. There's my get up for the day. Tucked in shirt, GoPro. Uh-oh. You know, looking cool as always. This place is spectacular. $17. Guys, those are rabbit tracks. You see that? There's a rabbit. Those are rabbit tracks. No, but look at what I did save somebody's foot from doing. You imagine catching that in your foot? Just call me the beach cleaner. Just call me the beach cleaner. Oh, look at what I found. Guys, check this out. I don't know if it's gonna make you sick or not. There you go, I'll give you a ride backwards. How about that? This is the ride out from the beach. I'm walking, I guess it's a 1/7 of a mile. The beach is really long, guys. I'll definitely be back here in the future. I'll probably do some sort of Florida trip, you know, travel in Florida, some sort of Florida series here before I head up to Maryland. Getting a vehicle should be next, I don't want to say a few days, but here soon. Something that I can sleep in. About to join the gym too, guys. You guys can watch me try to. I think I'm gonna go with a goal, maybe. I don't want to say my bench press goal for the year, but it might be a little ambitious with all the other things that I've got going on. But I'd like to be able to make it to 300 pounds sometime in my life. So if I was to make it for a year, that would be precedent. That I haven't worked out in a long time, but when I was 16, my max was 285, and I never did make it to 300. I dropped 185 pounds on my chest on a decline, and I never worked out since. And then that's just an excuse, being scared of the weights. That 185 on a decline was the rep weight for me, and I didn't need anybody to help me, but my arm just collapsed and I dropped it right on my chest, rolled out from underneath it. Didn't tell anybody.